What's up, guys? So just a little recap. As you saw in our last video, we were working on the tow truck, trying to get it done, and get it to the Old South Car Show. We did get it running, made it there. It was a big hit. Unfortunately, we didn't win any awards. Yeah, it's still a work in progress. But the event went off phenomenally. We were able to raise a lot of money and be able to donate it to the Old South, both the owners and the staff. So it was a really good cause and it was a great turnout. However, on today's video, as most of you know, the Trove 1 Suburban. If you don't know, go check out Trove 1. Josh and his family do a lot of camping. Yes, I'm giving them a quick shout out. No, he doesn't know I'm doing this. He'll be fine. But Trove 1, they do a lot of cool stuff. And so we're going to help him out a little bit. He's got a bunch of lights on the truck. Different off-road lights, different things. We're going to try to work out a system to get lights up top, lights on the bottom, try to get this to where he can see better. What we're working on right now is going through and reorganizing the wiring, getting everything on a new switch, getting everything set up right. They do a lot, so I thought we'd turn it around, try to help him out, get the wiring organized, get everything put together. He just went out and got a new Auxbeam control system. It's actually really cool. So we're going to get that installed. So just common misconception that I want to go over. And please don't take this as me making fun of him. This was all a temporary system so that he could get a few trips in. This was already a planned thing that we were going to go through, redo the wiring, put an actual box in. That's why nothing's laid out. That's why everything's just kind of stuffed in the corner. This was all a temporary system. The misconception that I want to address is a lot of people do this on permanent systems and they run it through the door jamb. Don't do that. I can't stress enough, this was a temporary system. That is why we ran it this way. This was not supposed to last. By running wires through the door jamb like this, you're putting it in a pinch point, and that's going to later on eat through the coating on the wire and expose bare wire to the metal on your vehicle. Anything metal on a vehicle is a ground. So when you put positive to a ground, you're now frying circuits, popping fuses, blowing relays, everything. Which is another reason why we're doing this today, is they don't have any trips. So we're able to park the Suburban for a minute, redo all the wiring, and then get him going on a good system. So don't do that. So quick trick that I wanted to show y'all real quick. I know mechanic, you're not supposed to reveal all your stuff, whatever. If you're going to use two-sided adhesive or paint, always use a rag and isopropyl alcohol. I use like 90% just because it kills a lot more. But you use it to clean, get that surface undusty, and everything will stick 10 times longer, including paint. I've had paint stick way longer after using isopropyl alcohol. You just cleaned it off, soap and water, or with like a wet wipe, hit it with some alcohol, and I'm about to stick some stuff to this, and I promise it was not coming off. So, little inside tip for you. Good morning, YouTube. We're back. We're just gonna make that intro as awkward as I can. But anyway, today, ignore the drill bits. We're gonna be working on wiring, getting that cover put back on the box, and basically getting everything working. The issue that I ran into, apparently me, myself, and I, the issue I ran into last night is this terminal is bigger than the cable that they sent, so it just won't fit. So I'm going to be figuring out the size of that one, potentially drilling that one out, or if I can find a terminal big enough, then I'll just go ahead and re-terminate that, splice it on. But yeah, so there's going to be one red cable that goes from the battery to circuit breaker to the control box, and then from the control box to the ground, and then everything just plugs up in the back. Kind of explain that a little bit better with this. So it's a 60 amp circuit breaker, so if need be, we can cut power later. If something does blow, it's resettable. And then these are all the inputs for the lights, and they'll just kind of come up the back side of the box, up in, keeps everything waterproof. So, should be working by today. But we all know how our projects go around here, so hopefully it works today. What's up, guys? So, sorry about that. I don't know why, but my camera keeps dying. All that you really missed is I got all the cables ran for everything, well, for power. I'm about to wire up the lights, but we are going to be mounting, oops, we're going to be mounting the control panel. So it was requested to put it right here, so that's where we're going to put it. I don't know why this camera keeps dying, but all you missed is this got mounted. The screws are super short, so it goes into the dash enough that it will hold. I mean, obviously it's not going anywhere, but it's not hitting anything behind the dash. It's really all I got. My camera keeps dying, so I'm trying to film everything for you guys so you can see what's going on. I'm only as good as my equipment. So that's done. And as you can see, everything's labeled. So now we're gonna go back under the hood and start wiring lights up. Guys, still fighting with my camera, but we got it working, so it looks good. Got all the lights hooked up, got all the wires cleaned up, so now instead of having that mass amount of wires, everything's all tucked up under here. Got the inline switch so we can cut power if we need to, and it's got this plastic cover over it, just to keep it from accidentally getting bumped and turning off. But then here's the switch panel. Right now we only have just those two hooked up, but there's obviously room for more going in, and that'll be in later videos. So some exciting things to come on this Suburban. You're gonna want to stick around to find out, but cool. Yeah, other than that, it's just, actually no, that's it, we're done. So yeah, see y'all soon.